And welcome back, rugby fans, to Rugby411. As always, I'm your host. My name is Joshua Shibata, and this is our Week 9 preview of the 2025 MLR season. We are officially at the halfway point of the season. Again, I know it's gone by way too fast. It's been a lot of fun, some exciting rugby, if anything. Almost every game has been amazing so far this season, and we still have more to come. Again, we have, just like we've been having for a couple of weeks now, 4 games on Saturday, 1 game on Sunday, 5 total. Again, all the games you can watch live or on demand on ESPN Plus. If you are in the United States, outside the United States, you can watch them absolutely free on the Rugby Network. Again, if you don't want to pay for ESPN Plus in the United States, you got to wait 72 hours. It will be uploaded on demand on the Rugby Network, absolutely free. Again, ESPN Plus, I don't feel is that expensive, and the beauty of ESPN Plus is the replays pop up just like that. So, super, super convenient, great to see on a mainstream platform. No disrespect to the Rugby Network, but a mainstream platform like ESPN. So, let's start with Saturday. Saturday, April 12th. We kick off with possibly the game of the week. 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time at the Veteran Memorial Stadium. San Diego Legion taking on the reigning, defending, two-time MLR champions, the New England Free Jacks. New England, of course, coming off of a big win against Miami. They've been suffering quite a bit this season, though, and San Diego, unfortunately, coming off of a pretty tough loss against Chicago. Their second in a row after starting off super hot, 5-0 start. This has been a very interesting rivalry between these two Western and Eastern Conference teams. It's 3-2, 3 New England, 2 San Diego. Oddly enough, all 3 of New England's wins have been away from home. All 2 of San Diego's wins have been at home. So something's gonna change in this game. Someone's gonna break one of those things. Now, last season, both of these teams split 1-1. I'm sorry. The last 2 encounters between these teams, it was split 1-1, and that of course includes the 2023 Major League Rugby final, where New England beat San Diego. Both those games decided by just 1 point. In 2024, New England won 24-23, and in 2023, New England won 25-24. So, is this game going to be close? It might possibly be, but again, New England hasn't been exactly looking like New England. San Diego, granted, is on a 2-game losing streak. I don't know. They look still like the hottest team. The loss against Chicago could have gone either way. New England trounced Miami, who hasn't been very good. I really do feel. I don't think San Diego's going to start on a losing streak here, but I think San Diego will continue, will come back and win and continue their hot start this season, despite dropping 2 in a row just recently. Then we move on. There's quite a bit of a gap, and then an odd 30-minute separation between the next 2 games of the afternoon. 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We go to the Gold Mine. Old Glory taking on the NOLA Gold. Interestingly enough, NOLA has a 6-2 advantage in this rivalry over Old Glory. NOLA, though, is on a 5-game losing streak. Old Glory has been the surprising team, I feel, this season, playing pretty strong. Last year, they split between each other 1-1. This is going to be the first time this season that these two play against each other, obviously, in their conference, so they'll have to play a second time later on. But last year, it was 1-1 between these two. You know, again, NOLA has not been necessarily looking very good after starting off winning 1. And Old Glory has been looking pretty competent. I know that's kind of a bad word to say, but they've been looking pretty good. So I believe Old Glory will take the win in the Gold Mine. Moving on, again, 30 minutes later, 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Houston SaberCats flying over to Miami to play at the Baptist Health Community Field, which is right on the pitch of the near the stadium of the Miami Freedom Park. Take it on the Miami Sharks, who is another team that's been struggling quite a bit this season. They are also on a 4-game losing streak, and Houston has been winning on a 5-game, just snapped their 5-game winning streak, suffering a tough loss to RFCLA. Miami, of course, being trounced by the Free Jacks their last game. These two teams have only played against each other once, and that was last season, Houston winning that game. I don't think that's going to change. I think Houston comes in winning pretty comfortably. Now, granted, Houston does have to travel across the country. That West Coast, I'm sorry, not across across the entire country, half the country from Texas to Miami. Yeah, it is kind of a bit of a travel, but I still feel Houston will come out pretty dominant against Miami. And now let's go over the rest of the games on the week's slate. Last game was Saturday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It is rugby in prime time. Utah Warriors going over to Wallace Edinburgh Stadium on the campus of UCLA to take on the streaking RSCLA on 4-game win streak. Utah coming off of a bye. These two teams have only played against each other twice, and that was last year, and both those games won by RCLA, though I do have to admit this is a bit different of a Utah team. Utah is looking much, much better this season. Like Old Glory, I think Utah is kind of the surprise team of the Western Conference for me. It's not going to be an easy game. Again, Utah does have D'Angelo Luia, who has been phenomenal. Joe Hodgson has been really good as well. So, meaning to say, if RFCLA gives up penalties, gets some yellow cards, Utah will definitely make them suffer for it. But, with that being said, RFCLA last game, first game in the season, did not suffer a card whatsoever. Knock on wood, that kind of continues. And I think RFCLA walks away with the victory 5 games in a row. First time in franchise history. And then Sunday, last game of the week, 11 a.m. And I sigh because I don't, it's going to be a tough one. Anthem goes against Chicago at SeatGeek Stadium. Chicago is on a 5-game win streak themselves, just knocking down San Diego. Anthem has yet to win a game. I don't think they're going to win this one, guys. Simple as that. No surprise. I think Chicago... I'll admit to you guys, I didn't put it as a wide win margin. I think Anthem will make it close. I would not be surprised if Anthem keeps it very, very close. But man, Chicago has been looking like the team we always thought Chicago was going to be. And they've been firing on all cylinders, and I don't think Anthem has enough to stop them. So, Chicago with the comfortable win. And so those are our picks. Don't forget, again, you can watch all these games live or on demand on ESPN Plus in the States, the Rugby Network if you're international, or if you want to wait, you don't want to pay for ESPN Plus, you got to wait 72 hours. They will be uploaded on demand on the Rugby Network. On demand on ESPN Plus pretty much right after the game. So, again, thank you very much for checking out the video. Again, surprising is right now week 9. We're already here at week 9, but still a lot of rugby left in the 2025 season. So, thank you as always for checking out my videos, and I'll see you on the pitch.